What's going on, guys? It's the Slapton. We're going to go over a wonky video today. We're going to go over a technical video of what bond capacity is and how it affects bonders, how it affects the protocol. So, something you guys should be aware of because this does change quite frequently. If I'm in the policy channel of the Klima Discord, and you can see that there's a lot of these changes. So I want you guys to be aware of what they are, and I want you to educate others because you are the Dao. All right. So let's start with what a treasury is and what bonding is. I like to do some physical, mental construction of what these concepts are. Let's pretend that a treasury is this physical lockbox and it has a one-way entrance into it. So what can we put into it? If we're in Klima, we can put in BCT Klima LPs, and we can put in BCT USDC LPs. These can all go in and they get locked up. Cha-ching, and their value gets captured by the treasury. Out comes Klima, and that goes to the person who bonded. I also have a video on bonding if you want to check that out. Cool. So this is good for the treasury. It's good for the treasury because it enriches the treasury. It creates a runway for future Klima that is minted. So think of it this way: the APY, the reward rate for people who stake, will require that more Klima is printed in the future. If we have BCT in the treasury as a reserve, then those future printed Klima will have backing. It also can raise the value of the RFV. I should do a video on that, and I will. The risk-free value. Or you could say it can raise the value of the backing of each Klima. Cool. So these are good things. Then the question is, well, why don't we always do that? Well, the answer is watch my video on dilution. We have to be careful of how much we allow to be bonded to the protocol. Too much is not, well, in my opinion, and in the opinion of people who like sound fiscal policy, it is a dangerous game because you are taking away the incentive for people to stake, and it could create this sell cascade. Anyway, watch that video if you want. Otherwise, just accept that we don't want to have unlimited bonding. So the way we control bonding is through a bond discount percentage. All right, so let's do a little example. Let's say the bond discount percentage is 10%, which would mean we would have to put in $90 worth of BCT to get $100 worth of Klima. That's the 10% we're talking about right there. From 100 to 90 is a decrease of 10%. Okay, so this incentivizes people to bond. Now we can check this on the DApp right now. BCT, as time of making this video, is 6.98%. This is quite good. Every time we do bond, every time the community bonds, every bond that is accepted by the protocol will push this number down. Okay, so the more gets bonded, the less rewarding these discounts will be. That's the part that keeps that's the part that keeps the rate of bonding in check. Okay. Now, how fast these numbers get pushed down is determined by what's called capacity. So the higher the capacity for any bond will mean that it will take more bonding to push the number down. So it will be harder to push the discount percentage down now that we've made BCT bond capacity higher. It will be harder to push the BCT USDC bond discount down because we've increased it by 97%. And it will be easier to decrease the bond discount on Klima BCT because the bond capacity has been reduced. Sometimes you'll see this in the posts, this BCV. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. And these are bond control variables. And so this is a little bit counterintuitive unless, it might not make sense this way, but this is how it goes. Is as BCV decreases, bond capacity increases. So here the BCT went down and the bond capacity went up. The BCT Klima BCV went down, the bond capacity went up. And here the BCT USDC BCV went down. Oh, it went up. I apologize. And the bond discount went down. Okay, so now you know what it is. Now you're not lost. If you see that in the post, you know exactly what it is. You know the ramifications. Some people think this is bullish. They tend to think that this is a bullish signal because it means the Treasury is about to take in some more, assets, which is always good. There are other variables. It's never that simple, and usually there's some bit of a lag on that anyway because it takes a while to build up the Treasury and the asset that you are increasing the capacity for. One last thing I'm going to say about this is kind of good concept to know. The further the price of the backing, let's say BCT has a backing of $5, and let's say Klima is $500. The bigger the difference between these two things, the more value gets added to the treasury when it's bonded. So in this instance, with a 10% bond discount, we're going to have to put in $450 worth of BCT to get $500 of Klima. If we think about quantity, that's 90 BCT, and this is one Klima at the prices I listed. So if the protocol is aiming at minimum 1 BCT per Klima, if we put in 90 BCT per Klima, that's going to bolster its backing. It's going to create that runway we talked about, and it's a good thing. So that's it. Now you guys have a pretty good understanding of bond capacity, and BCV. I encourage everyone to be active in the Klima Dao Discord, which I will link in the video description. And I want to give a shout out really quick to a couple community members that have been exceptional in general Discord. I'll keep it short. There's 1,000 of them. I just have a couple notes as I've been modding through the day, and I really appreciated these people's positivity even during the price dips that happened today. So I'll give a shout out to Milk Money, Noob Money, related, I don't know, Brooder Buck, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, Bidness Pepe is back, reinstated from his band, and he is acting like a proper gentleman. Suck that carbon. Let's go, Klima. Bidness Pepe is back and rehabilitated. We unstoppable. Peace.